Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we're looking at hair simulation and hair physics in Unreal Engine. If you don't have hair physics all set up beforehand and your hair's just rigged to the body, here's an easy way to get hair physics and hair simulation to work inside of Unreal Engine. So double click on your T-pose mesh. You should have skeleton mesh physics. Let's see, it's to take your camera down to like 1 or 2 to make it slower so that you're not speeding around the character, so it's easier to maneuver around what you're looking at. So what you want to do is hit section selection, select your hair. I'm using a Character Creator 3 base model, so you can select all sorts of body, hair, arms. It's basically every single it's basically every part of the model. Eyes, So click your hair, right click and create clothing data from section. Let's use T-pose hair. And then let's create. You can then click on it again and apply clothing data. Take some time to process, but after it processes you should see the hair simulation work, or not hair simulation work, but it should apply that clothing data to the hair. Right, so the shaders have compiled. You want to click on window, clothing. Clothing is already here clothing is already here for me, so my hair clothing data is there. So click activate cloth paint. Now, what you'll find is stuff you need to click is ignore back facing. That will paint through it. Let's see. If you want the brush radius to go down, you can slide it here. Strength, full off. So my radius is about 3. Paint value, you want about 10. This is how far away it's going to push the hair away from the head of your character. So yeah, that's it for now. So when you paint, you should have I'm going to paint about halfway up the hair to start with. And if I do see any artifacts or anything that goes wrong, I'll just go back in and sort it out. That one doesn't want to. Why is that not doing anything? There we go. That's done. So yeah, I've got about halfway up the hair. That's all nicely simulated. Go on to tool, smooth. And smooth mesh, that'll create a gradient of how it's going to move or how it's going to simulate. Maybe I want to start at that. If you do find that you've painted too much, you can then go into brush, paint value of 0, and you can just paint stuff back. So that's 10. So yeah, once you've done that, deactivate the cloth paint. Usually you might find that the hair's completely exploded. So let's do an example of that. So when I first brought it in, for some reason it's changed, but when I first brought it in, it looks something like that. So you may have the exact same problem. It may have gone completely away from the head. The reason for this is go into your physics, and you'll find your physics bounding boxes are huge or just pushing the hair out the way. So easy fix is just decrease your physics bounding box size, or move it if you have to. Let's move that closer, so let's play it there maybe. And the bottom bit's still pushed out a bit, so let's move the body box out, or down. Random mesh, you'll find it's still like this, so activate and deactivate. For short hair like this, it's worked quite nicely, but go into enable cloth simulation, hit that, enable cloth simulation, and then change your wind strength, and you'll see that the hair, it does move with the wind, but that bottom bit doesn't move exactly how I want it to move. So let's click activate cloth paint. Let's make that bottom bit more stronger. Deactivate cloth paint, and as you can see, the hair moves a lot more like how I want it to move. So yeah, I mean, that's the basics of how to apply hair simulation to your character. Yeah, it's quite a simple process, and it took me like maybe 5-6 minutes to show it and demonstrate it. You can then keep going into it. You can test out the animations on the character, and then you'll see how the hair moves, then you can change it. So depending on how you want the hair to move, just go in and touch it up every now and then until it's exactly the way you want it to be. So that'll wrap it up for today. If it helped anyone, let me know, because I've only just really learnt this. Thought I'd share my knowledge about it because I thought it was quite useful. So let me know if it works for you. If it did, that's great. But if you like the video, like it, and please subscribe to my channel, because it really does help me. And then I will post up a video next week, and see you guys then. So bye.